All right, thank everybody for logging in right now and tuning in to SparkxRadio.com. I want to thank Nicole Denby for coming on to the show a little earlier. She's the national track champion and Olympian, and you're definitely going to see her in the next Olympics coming up. And as we mentioned earlier, we got on the phone right now superstar hip-hop artist Joshua Shaw. What's good with you, man?
Hey man, everything's good right now. How are you?
I'm good, man. So let's get into it, man. Let's just dive right in and talk about that brand new mixtape you got coming out, man. Let's talk about that. So how'd you come up with the concept for the mixtape there?
Well, what had happened was I was in a group called Goodfellas, and we kind of broke up for a little bit. But we ended up going back trying to get everything together. But people change over years, you know what I mean? And it just wasn't working out with us. So I just kept writing my own songs. You know, I just kept working on my own music. And I went through a rough time last year with addiction and stuff. And so I never really got everything put out. And during that, I just kept writing everything. So I ended up with 20 songs for the mixtape. And when I got myself back together, you know, through help of friends and the grace of God, I just decided, you know what, I'm going to give it everything and start putting this thing out. And I wanted to go on a more, a grown-up level with it. So that's why in the album cover, I got the shirt and tie on. You know, we're doing it on a professional level, I feel.
I hear that, man.
This is the first half of the mixtape. This is only 10 songs. I got another 10 songs that's going to come out in spring of next year.
Oh, okay, all right. Was the Mr. Shaw mixtape? So you named it after yourself, man. That's tight. That's hot. Yeah, man. So, you know, do you have any collaborations on the mixtape, or is it just you by yourself?
No, I actually got a few collaborations. And what I wanted to do was, because I've been making music for 10 years. I've been doing this for 10 years. And my idea with this was to get everybody that I've done work with in the past. And so I got my buddy who was in Goodfellas. His name's Doc Mandible Lecture. I mean, he's real hot out there up in Greeley, Colorado. He's always hosting shows over at the Moxie Theater, and he's got his own projects going on. So I brought him out there. My buddy Sniper, he's on that song Game on Lock. We used to be in a group together called D-Town Players back in like 2000, 2001 out there in Chicago. So we got him on. Got my homie Dutch Master. He's the one who really helped me out when I was battling my addiction again. And so we got him on there. So yeah, we got some features.
Oh, nice, man. That's cool. You got some of your old crew up in there as well, man. That's nice. All right, that's cool. All right, so when you came up with the song, you know, Game on Lock, man, what was you really talking about with that? Were you talking about your skills as a hip hop artist and all that?
Really, yeah. Coming back to from coming out of a heroin addiction, and then kind of proving myself that, you know, I've still got this. This is what I do, and there's a reason I do it. I wanted to show everybody, no, this is my music.
I feel you, man.
Why I've been doing this.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think I accomplished that.
I feel you. Yeah, you did, man. Absolutely. Because, you know, I know we ran, you know, a countdown back in the day. And then, you know, you almost won that bad boy, man, by a couple of votes, you know what I'm saying? But it was all good, though. We're going to do it again. And then, but you got a very popular song there that's running on the station right now, the Game on Lock. And, you know, we're definitely going to keep you pumped up right here on Sparkx Radio. And we're definitely going to get the Mr. Shaw mixtape out there and let people, you know, see where they can go buy it at and purchase it, and then I'll pick it up. You know, we're definitely going to pump that and keep it going right here on the station as well, you know what I mean? And you just finished shooting a video. Was that for something on the mixtape?
It is. Actually, we shot 3 videos over the week. I just got home. I'm exhausted. I was up in Atlanta last week, finished up the recording on the second half of the mixtape, and then from Atlanta, I flew into Chicago, and then we shot 3 music videos. We shot a video for a song called Blunt Damage. We shot the video for the next single called My City. And real quick, I want to shout out Selena Rosas for being the leading lady in that video. She's gorgeous, and she did an excellent job. So, I mean, I was real excited that she came out. We've known each other for a long time. So My City is the next single that we're going to be pushing here.
Okay.
That video, I'm hoping that video's done soon. Shout out to High Basin for shooting it. Their videos look so professional. So I'm really excited. I'm excited to see, because, you know, when you shoot a music video, it's my first time doing it. You never know. I mean, what it's going to look like at the end, how you performed and how you look, because I don't really look at myself too much while I'm performing, so I'm nervous to see it, but I think I trust the guys I definitely trust the guys that did it, and that's why I hired them.
I hear that, man. Well, shoot, it's going to come out well, man, as long as you put your best foot forward in your artistry, man. It'll come out the way you want it to come out. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you work hard at what you're doing and continue to do that, it's going to come out perfect, man. So, don't even worry about that. You got that on lock, bro. Yeah.
You know what? I sat down after it was all done. I said goodbye to everybody, and I thought about it. And, you know what? I did the best I could. I don't have any regrets with it. I did the absolute best I could.
Yep.
So I think any time that you do that, you don't really have to worry about it. I think God takes over the rest. You know what I mean? If you put the work in, then God will take over and do the right things with what you did.
Absolutely. Now, for those of you just tuning in right now, we're talking to superstar hip-hop artist Joshua Shaw, and we're talking about the Mr. Shaw mixtape as well right here on Sparkx Radio. Now, you said that you have went through a heroin addiction, man. I mean, that in itself, to see where you've coming back from that is amazing within itself, man. So what advice would you give to like younger listeners right now that's battling, coming out for the first time, trying to get their music out, and also maybe battling some type of addiction, man? What advice would you give to them since you've already been through that and you've come through on top?
Well, for artists that are out, I would say definitely perfect your craft, and then don't let other people influence you as far as saying like, oh, this isn't good, or if you're sure about what you're doing, you don't have to worry about the rest of the world thinks. And I would say don't give up, because whatever you constantly are thinking about, I'm a real big believer in the law of attraction. So whatever you're constantly thinking about, your dominating thoughts and what you believe in, I believe that is going to come to you. But you can't give up on it. A lot of people give up, and I gave up for a while, but I got back into it, and I said, no, I'm going to finish what I started. And you have to follow through. That's the biggest thing. And for people that are struggling with addiction, I'd say the first thing, especially with the heroin, get yourself clean, get a support system. And then once you do that, you have to define definitely what you want from life. Because a lot of people drift. They drift through life and just taking whatever life hands them. But when I found out about this law of attraction, I decided definitely what I wanted. And it's not something like, oh, I want to be happy or I want a lot of money. Then you have to decide something for sure that's definite, that's tangible. And you have to figure out what type of service you're going to render to get that. And so that's the other thing I would say, man. Get yourself clean and then get a goal.
I hear that, man. I hear that. Well, that's awesome right there, man. I mean, I appreciate you giving the listeners the advice, because I got a lot of young listeners out there that's going through a lot of stuff, and they listen to a lot of the artists that come on to the show, and they take advice from all of the artists that I do have on the show. So it's very important that, you guys, when I ask the question, you guys always come through with some positive thoughts and, advice for my younger listeners, and I thank you for that. I definitely appreciate that. All right.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, where can people pick up your Mr. Shaw mixtape?
They can get it on SoundCloud. I'm on SoundCloud right now. So you go to soundcloud.com/SHAWCHEO. All one word, Chicago. There's a little play on words right there.
All right. I got you, man. That's cool. And they can pick it up right there. And then also, we'll have information up on my Facebook page. If you're not my Facebook friend, go ahead and log on, DIJSPARKX. And we will definitely, get you information as well on how you can pick up the Mr. Shaw mixtape there on my Facebook page. All right. And we want to thank you so much, Joshua, for coming on to the show, man. And best of luck to you. We're going to get your song on right now, Game on Lock. And then, we're going to get that information out to where people can go and pick up your mixtape, man. All right.
Real quick, can I give a shout out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, up-and-coming artist, Donovan Malcolm, that's my guy. He's going to be on the second part of the mixtape. And holler at Mario Jackson and his family. They've been nothing but good to me. And they've helped me. They've really helped me out with this music video shoot. And Vince Olive, my homie Vince, just everybody, just for showing support. I can't do this alone. And then thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, not a problem, man. Anytime. You need anything from me, I got you, bro. All right?
My man.
All right, man. All right, thanks for calling in. We appreciate you.
Thank you. You guys take it easy.
All right.
This beat was produced by AtomicBeats.com. I'ma keep on working. I know I ain't perfect. You can keep hating on me. If I say it, then I've done it. I'ma get this money. Can't nobody take it from me. I got this game on live. Got this game on live. I got this game on live. Got this game on live. I got this game on live. Yeah, Lala told me get him. Mama said she praying. The demon told me kill him. Yeah, and the angel wanted vengeance. And gun said he riding for whatever. Okay, it's good feathers. Yeah, I'm about to catch me a victim. I'ma teach you about losing, not try to stop you from winning. Trying to stop you from living. Swear to God when I hit him, Lord, I pray that Jesus Christ and ask the Father forgive him. Spit that murderous venom, call the doctor to get him. Yeah, I heard that shit you talking, you do sound like some bitches. Act like I'm the only one that's ever battled addiction. So I say, you haters, cause I know that you listening. Yeah. And the homie that man wrote me from prison, he said, Shaw, get that money, keep it pimpin', stay living. They ain't paying you on the web, at least they paying attention. Yeah, they paying attention, so keep on saying it with us. I'ma keep on working. I know I ain't perfect. You can keep hating on me. If I say it, then I've done it. I'ma get this money. Can't nobody take it from me. I got this game on live. Got this game on live. I got this game on live. Got this game on live. I got this game on live.
I got this game on lock and I ain't never stopping. Lyrically my mind stay cocked. It's racked back and ready to roll. Grinding every day of my life is the only way to stay this cold. I know I've been through hell and back and handled that. It left me scarred and that's a fact, but I bounced back and hit the ground running, then won the race. I made it to the top, that's what some would say. Guess I'm talking about this life's game. Everything I have now a few years ago was only a pipe dream, but now I got the icing in the cake too. Some days I sit back and I gotta do what take two. Wondering, is it really real? I guess it is. I didn't just climb the hill, I conquered the mountain and staked my flag. I made it through all the karma for the dirt that I did in the past, and that's my definition of having this game on lock. I keep pushing, I won't stop.
I know I ain't perfect.